What's up, everybody? I'm Chris Eaton, and welcome to episode 101 of Snakes and a Fat Man. oh, 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 oh. Hey there, everyone. You're tuned in to Snakes and the Fat Man with your host, Chris. I've got something thrilling to share with you today. Have you ever felt a bit lost navigating your snake collection or breeding plans? Well, I've got the solution just for you. Enter Andre and Patrick from Chimera, experts in the field and the guys you wish you knew sooner. They offer top-notch consulting services tailor-made for the snake enthusiast we are. They will help you meticulously evaluate your collection, giving you an insider's look into optimizing your lineup. And that's not all. They also specialize in drafting breeding plans and long-term project planning that factor into both your current needs and future goals, saving you time and resources in the process. With their expertise, breeding becomes a piece of cake. Cake. But here's the clincher. Andre and Patrick can help develop a business model that's designed to work for you. It's a holistic approach for maximizing your investment and passion in snake keeping. Two words there that I hate: holistic and passion. But they're giving me money, so I'm going to shut the fuck up. So don't wander in the dark. Get in touch with Andre and Patrick at Chimera and let the experts guide you. Remember, this is Snakes and the Fat Man, and we're all about taking the hiss out of handling your snakes. My snake hisses when I handle it. Go visit Patrick and Andre now at chimerareptile.com. Tune in next time for more exciting snake-centric chat. Catch you later, folks. All right, we're going to head on down south to the old herpshows.net and see what's going on with the herp show circuit with Sean and Lori. They're going to be in the old Shreveport, Louisiana on June 24th and 25th. They're going to be in Slidell, Louisiana on July 22nd and 23rd. They're going to be in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma on July 29th and 30th. They're going to be in Corpus Christi, Texas on August 12th and 13th, it looks like. Then they're heading down to Bryan, College Station. They got a little home show. Sean and Lori live in Bryan, just in case anybody didn't know. And that's going to be on August 19th and 20th. Then the big show, Conroe, Texas. I am so sorry to Sean and Lori that I didn't make it this week or this past weekend. Shit just came up and I couldn't get down there. But the next Conroe show is going to be on September 9th and 10th. I believe that's 2 weeks before the old Arlington show. Then they're going to be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on September 16th and 17th. And finally, they're going to be in Branch Davidian headquarters in Waco, Texas on October 21st and 22nd. Look, you know what to do. Head on over to herpshow.net. Check out their schedule. They got to be in your fucking area, at least one of these shows if you're down south. And let Sean and Lori know when you actually go to one of these shows what a great job they're fucking doing. Herpshows.net. All right, so let's talk about this slither cunt for a minute. First of all, I want to say that I don't know Samson, never met Samson, never talked to Samson online or in person. As a matter of fact, I never even heard of the guy until the Brian Cusco interview with him. And I got to tell you, immediately didn't like him. I also never heard, talked to online or in person this guy Rodney, who's throwing out all the pictures of Samson's shithole. Never met Samson's wife or girlfriend, whoever the fuck she is. Never talked to her. But I do know Lucas Bagnera, and Lucas has always been a credible, trustworthy, intelligent guy, at least in my opinion. I'm really a big fan of Lucas. Check out his podcast, the Retic Lounge with Nathan Katz, by the way. So, first of all, let's talk about this guy Rodney, who apparently started the Slither Files. Okay, like I said before, never heard of him, didn't know of him or his company, but I think it's a good thing what he did. I think it's a good thing that he basically exposed Samson's shithole facility for everybody to see. So I definitely agree with the guy on that point. However, man, that dude comes off as such an arrogant fucking dick. And I immediately did not like him when I looked up a couple of his videos. Maybe I'm wrong. Never met the guy. But to me, he comes off as a fucking dick. Okay. Samson Pruitt is obviously a piece of shit. Okay. I don't need to know him personally to know that. I mean, basically, he's a piece of shit just based on the dogfighting shit that he got accused of years ago. Dudes like that should never be able to own a fucking animal again. And people like him should be buried under the fucking prison. I definitely don't like that guy. Every interview I've seen with this guy, every IG post, every fucking Facebook post makes him come off like a greasy, arrogant fucking used car salesman. Not one interview painted him in a positive light, like ever. And I looked up a lot because I was curious about this whole situation. I also didn't know he was so big production wise. I mean, we're not allowed to keep retics here in New York, so I don't really follow that community that much. But I didn't know that he was basically producing thousands of animals, kind of like Jay at Prehistoric Pets. Like I guess he's that level of keeping retics, and as we've seen from Jay, that it's never really a good thing. Samson did respond on that Slither Files Facebook group, but it was like a 14-page fucking response that you could tell he started writing on fucking Tuesday and then fucking posted it on Thursday. But I got through like 3 sentences before I just realized this is just a dude fucking deflecting and continuing to be a piece of shit and not taking any of the blame for any of those fucking photos. So in reality, like fuck Samson Pruitt, man. The move by the new owners of Morph Market to ban him was a good one, I think. I agree with the new owner that fucking people like this should never be allowed to profit off fucking animals, especially with the way they keep them, especially not to some fucking 17-year-old kid who knows nothing about keeping a reticulated python. So I definitely agree with Morph Market on that. However, Morph Market posted right after that anyone doing business with Samson Pruitt will also be banned from Morph Market. And that's some fucking dictator level shit that I don't agree with. Morph Market, by the way, is no longer a sponsor of the show, and I'm okay with that. I've been struggling with decisions made by the new ownership lately and his divisive tactics to advertise the site. So, after 5 years with John Lehman, I got a simple DM from the new owner saying we will no longer be sponsoring any podcast, and that was okay. Okay, I really expected that was the way that our relationship was going because I was kind of vocal about disagreeing with certain things that he did. So I was okay with that. I didn't take that personally at all. So I basically responded and said, I understand. Good luck with morph marketing and everything that you do. What did offend me is after I wrote that professional response, I just got a fucking thumbs up from it. And if you know me, you know that I fucking hate that dismissive bullshit. Okay. What also kind of offended me was that he immediately unfriended me after he sent that DM. Well, we had a good run, Morph Market. I wish you guys nothing but continued success with your hundred to thousands of new users that I've literally never heard of. But anyway, back to this fucking Samson Pruitt thing. I keep hearing people say this is the new Tiger King. If the mainstream media gets wind of this, it's going to be just like Tiger King. And you know what? I have to agree. It's probably going to be just like Tiger King because really only one dude in this whole situation comes off as likable. Everyone involved except for that one dude is unlikable as fuck. And the one dude that was likable in Tiger King was that chick who got her arm bit off by the fucking tiger. She was the only likable person on that entire show. But really, this is the reptile community, right? This whole thing is going to be gone in 2 to 3 weeks. You know how I know that? What have you heard about US Ark Florida in the past 3 weeks? Yeah, go ahead. I'm waiting. Yeah. Look, I'm getting exhausted with talking to you guys. Don't be a rep to bitch. Be a rep to bro, man. Okay, this is the best cocoa substrate on the fucking planet. Okay, don't be that dick when somebody asks you what substrate do you use. You rattle off a bunch of fucking nouns, verbs, and adjectives and end it with the word cocoa. Okay, go with the original guy who's been here for years, who's a fucking veteran, an American fucking hero. Go with Reptichip. Get on board the Repti train. Fucking just stop it. Stop it. Go buy a brick or a bag of Reptichip at reptichip.com. That's right. I used to think that the paper shake was special, but now everybody gets a paper shake. All right? Redline Shipping continues its race to the top of the reptile shipping world, pushing for #1 by summer of 2023. And gotta tell you, I think they're already there. Redline Shipping offers on-time and live arrival insurance and world-class customer service. Partnered with NARBC, Redline Shipping is the gold standard for live shipping services. If you're getting a custom discount from one of the shipping competitors, reach out to Redline and let them try and beat that discount to win your business and support. You are better off Red. Seriously, this is the best fucking shipping company around. And if Redline ever cancels, I'm not going to some other fucking shipping company to try and get them to sponsor the show. That's what for life means. Redline for life. Use code ROBIN60 for 60% off the FedEx retail rate on your first 2 shipments. And once you've used that coupon, use code FATMAN5 for an additional $5 off your already discounted price on another shipment. Join Team Redline and be better off Red. RedlineShipping.com. That's right. Clutch gets a paper shake too. Say goodbye to spreadsheets. Say hello to Clutch. What's up, Clutch? This brand new cloud-based software makes managing your ball python collection simple. With Clutch, you can easily create, search and filter your collection, visualize your projects with analytics and insights, keep track of past, present, and future clutches, and connect every customer with the perfect animal using a robust waitlist system. Head on over to Clutch, that's CLTCH.io, to learn more and get ready to discover the power of your collection. I'm going to end it with a paper shake too.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Jason the Batman proudly brings to you its new breeder segment, 15 Minutes of Lame!
Hey guys, it's Justin at Canova. So in the past few years, Canova's become the top source for amazing ball pythons. Now Chris tells me, Justin, it's time to give back. So we're sponsoring the 15 Minutes of Lame to support the new and upcoming breeders. So jump in here. Let's hear your ideas. Let's hear your thoughts. Maybe you can turn your 15 minutes of lame into 20 years of lame, just like I did. If you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. So bring it.
15 Minutes of Lame!
What's up, everybody? Look who I have here.
What's going on, guys?
New York Italian Paul Santoriello, or Riolo?
Santoriello. Close enough. It's good.
Santoriello. From Large Marge Morphs. What's up, fucking Paul? What are you doing?
What's going on, Chris? How's everything going?
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
yeah, exactly.
The side of my back was feeling pretty good today. I could probably carry a podcast, so I had you on.
Thank you.
So,
thank you for having me.
So, you know how this fucking shindig works. We're going to put 15 minutes on the clock, and that's going to start now. So, right off the bat, what's up with the name? Large Marge.
So, my mother's name is Margaret, and I'm kind of a movie buff, but we used to call my mom Large Marge. And so, it kind of like stuck that way. I like, Pee Wee Herman. That was it. When I was younger, so it just combined it, and then I bought my mom the Large Marge shirt one year too, and she used to wear it around all the time. So
all right, well, I was gonna say that was a stupid name until you told me that you named it after your mom. So because you named it after your mom, I'm gonna give you a 10 on the name, even though
thank you.
even though I shouldn't. So you're in Long Island, right? New York.
Yes. Yeah, in Suffolk County in Long Island. Yep.
Oh, so you're kind of deep.
I'm not that far. Like Blue Line Morphs Baker and Kevin from Sugar Skull. Thank you. Finally got his fucking shirt. They're like 40 minutes away from me.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm like a quarter of a mile away from Nassau County. Oh,
you're right at the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So with those people like Blue Line, like Sugar Skull, why should people in Long Island buy from you?
Well, no one's gonna be buying from me right now, but if I'm just doing what I love. Just like that's the generic answer. I know you're shaking your head, but to be honest, had reptiles my whole life, so I just figured do what I love and create whatever I love, and do what everyone else is doing, kind of.
Have you had clutches yet?
I have. So I have 3 prelay sheds, and I think 1 reabsorbed.
So basically,
I'm nobody. I'm nobody.
No clutches.
No clutches.
I got to get back to fucking caring about who comes on this fucking show.
You're right. I was gonna tell you that too.
Holy shit, man! I should have did some research.
I was so close.
So you haven't had any clutches yet?
Not yet. I'm on the brink.
And how long have you been doing this?
Well, I bought all my snakes as hatchlings. So it's last summer. So almost a year.
Almost a year.
So
holy
and then
fuck.
I just started buying some ready to breed animals, and because I was impatient, so
right.
that's how it worked. And I got no experience, just throwing them in, getting some advice from everybody else that's around here, doing the whole month rotation, and it is what it is right now. So if I expect anything, it would be three clutches this year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, and what did you pair for your first time pairings?
So I have a Cypress pied, a black pastel Cypress pied that I paired with a Cypress het pied. I was going for Super Cypress.
Okay.
And the het DG. And then the other is a super, well, it's an OD Fire Entry Lesser that I put as well with another male Cypress pied. So
okay, so your first clutches are going to be Cypress pieds.
yeah, I got that, and then I have my I just got a Stranger het Clown. So and that's going to one of my clown girls. So yeah, I'm just slowly dipping my feet in.
Yeah, but fucking Cypress pieds and Strangers as your first clutches. I don't know. I would have fucking maybe did Pinstripe to Spider for your first clutch. And make sure that you could
make sure I'm doing it okay.
Yeah, fucking. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Are you? Do you have an incubator and everything set up already, or?
Yeah, I got it right behind me.
Okay.
So, which is a sea serpent.
All right. That's what I want to hear. Okay.
And then I got a sea serpent rack right next to it.
Oh, wait. Speaking of that, we should probably fucking put this up. However,
you don't want anything else happening, falling off, right?
Yeah, but wait. We have to pause this for a minute. And yes. I just have to take one out of here. Okay. Let's just get rid of that real quick.
Yep.
All right.
Going down, one.
It's going down. All right, here we go. All right. All right, so, and what got you into this shit? Because you have, it looks like you have enough there. What do you got, about 50 snakes?
Almost 65 snakes, yeah.
Okay. All right, and are the majority of them still subadults?
Yes. So I think as of now, I have maybe 7 ready to breed females that I haven't even done anything yet. So right. Yeah, and then the rest are my 1065 rack.
Okay, so you haven't even done a show yet, right?
Not yet.
You don't have anything. Okay. Do you plan on being a show guy once you get some stuff?
You know, I was thinking about it. So we went to I went one out east with, and Baker was doing his first show.
Right.
And I mean, I had a good time, just bullshitting and and all that, that stuff. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to end up doing some shows.
Okay. You're going to be doing local shows, obviously, because the national ones are pretty far.
Yeah. I don't know if I even want to be a part of something like, I mean, not saying that it's bad, but I just, the traveling and all that stuff. I mean, the local shows, I feel that'll probably be a little bit easier, in and out kind of thing.
Well, I mean, Tinley's 14 hours from New York, right?
Yeah.
Arlington is like 22 hours from New York.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And if you're going to drive to these things, I mean, there's a lot of shit that you got to take into consideration.
Yes.
As opposed to just doing a show on Long Island where it's probably 40 minutes from your house,
Right. Yep.
There's a new show coming to Long Island at the end of the month, I believe.
Yeah, June 24th.
Yeah.
It's the first time. I think it's first time showing. Yeah, so I'm gonna head to that actually. I know a few guys that are doing. Dave from Edge Exotics, Baker is gonna be there as well. I'm
thinking about stopping by that one.
That'd be cool. What's his name? Just signed up too. I seen him. I think he was one of the last vendors at a thing. I don't know his name, but you put him in that chat, the RCW or something like that, or I forgot his name. Yeah.
I have no idea. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, you fucking shady Long Island breeders,
Yeah.
Fucking
we're a bunch of cockroaches. We're everywhere.
Yeah, and the whole Northeast breeding scene is just not my thing, man. It's dudes with big beards and fucking hoodies that have shorts on.
I mean, you nailed it. I mean, it's down to the T. I mean, but you got some big fire out here too. I mean, it's that.
All right, let's stop with you saying fire.
I get when you say I get it. You say I mean, you're associated with top guys, but I mean, you got Gomez Pythons, you got Empire Exotics Joe. You have Who else do you have out here? Big E that's throwing
Right.
throw his hat in the table. I mean, you got some good Anthony Soto from Reptile Creations. I mean, you got some big guys that are running around here. I'm not, well, to me, they're the inspirations that I've done. I'm in the
right. No. I totally hear that. I get it. I'm very uncomfortable with a 40-year-old using the word fire, though.
and clapping, right? Do you want me to clap?
No, I'd rather you didn't clap. Like if we could avoid that for a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to that show to meet those guys, like Sal, like what's his name, the Blue Line guy,
Baker,
whatever the fuck his name is, yeah. see, because
it's very hard to,
I can't associate him with Baker because the Baker I knew was Tom Baker that invented the crystals or came up with the crystals.
Okay.
And so I can't call another guy Baker in respect for Tom Baker because he died. Okay. Right. So what's Baker's first name?
Devin.
Oh, it's kind of a gay name, huh? Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll call him Baker too. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. So now, what do you do during the day? What's your gig?
I'm a correction officer. I work at the Nassau County Jail. So
you look like you'd be a cop. Yeah, you look and sound like I
mean, I've been there for 16 years. So.
All right. And how much money have you put into this whole thing? In the last year.
So should I say the number that if my wife's watching, I won't get in trouble? No, it's not like I'd get in trouble. She knows everything that goes on here. She's awesome.
Does your wife work?
Yeah, she works. Yep.
Yeah, okay, then you have to tell the real number. Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost about 50.
50 grand. Okay.
Yeah. And zero back. You should know that.
Zero back. I knew that already, right? You're in a growing stage. I know. I yeah.
A long growing stage.
Yeah, I've only heard it like 70 times before, so it's okay.
I get it.
No, it's you have to do it. Okay. I would suggest putting some cheap fucking snakes together though, and making sure that you can hatch things out. I got
a whatchamacallit, a normal.
There you go. Yeah. Make some cobra food for one of the illegal cobras that are all over fucking Long Island. All right, let's talk some sponsors right off the bat. Do you use ReptiChip?
So is this what do you think set up?
There we go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to fucking see. I just got off the phone with JT about 20 minutes ago. So fucking
I use that during the winter because down here the humidity is shot.
Right.
In the summer I use that Reptizorb, like the sheets.
Oh, the sheets, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, JT does not give you a fuck you for half the year.
All right.
Okay. So that's awesome. Now, do you use Redline shipping? You haven't had to.
But I made an account and I spoke to a couple of people at the through email. So I set up an account just to be safe.
Okay, so Robin from Redline does not give you a fuck you. That's fucking awesome. All right, now you're gonna probably drop right about now. Do you have a Focus Cube habitat cage in your house? Get the fuck out of here.
I got bearded dragons.
Fuck,
not bearded dragons. I got leopard geckos.
That's awesome in a Focus Cube habitat. Fucking, that's fucking awesome. Steven and Ashley do not give you a fuck you. Okay. Have you ever been down to a herp show?
I haven't.
Yeah. I knew that, but yeah. Sean and Lori definitely give you a fuck you. All right. That's just one of those things that are going to happen. Now, have you ever bought one of those leopard geckos from Geeky Gecko Creations?
No, I have not.
Oh, Frank
right.
gives you a big old fuck you too. All right.
Sorry, Frank.
All right. You have 2 sea serpents right behind you in the frame with you.
Yep.
So Chris does not give you a fuck you. Now, here's the big one. Have you ever bought a snake from Canova?
So now the question is, with that is,
No, you don't tell me what the question is. I tell you what the question is.
I meant can it be off a third party?
Yes, it can. Yeah.
I have one. Yes.
And who'd you get it from?
I got it from Mike from Banana Bread.
Okay, so Justin gives Mike from Banana Bread a fuck you because he sold his snake to you, but Justin does not give you a fuck you.
All right.
Do you use clutch?
I don't use clutch.
You don't?
No.
Well, yeah, you basically offset that Justin non-fuck you with a giant fuck
half
you.
and half.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what do you like? Card guy?
To be honest,
yeah.
I mean, I'm right on the cusp of not doing much. So it's either writing down on a book just the dates of that I paired. Like I have a little thing that I made everybody's labels. That's it.
Right. All right. Sure. I mean, why not? Fucking. Well, you actually did pretty good there. Kudos to you for having a focus cubed in the fucking house.
Yeah.
That's big time, man. That's kind of one, that's a big boy move. I appreciate that.
So I threw a curveball at you, Chris.
A little bit, but I'm going to throw one right back at you. Obviously, your logo was not designed with Stewart Design.
No. Yeah, I know.
Fuck you, and Blake Stewart gives you a fuck you, and your time is up, my friend. So fucking, you ended up pretty good, and also you're a first-year breeder, so I don't expect you to drop $8,000 on a logo.
Yeah, I did look at Stewart Design.
Yeah,
and my mouth, I was like, money. Yeah,
it's definitely a lot of money. So I give you that. Now, Paul, how can people get in touch with you?
So I am on IG all the time, obviously. You can hit me up with Instagram at Santoriello22. And I just started Facebook again. I'm not a big fan of Facebook at all.
Right.
I believe the handle is large Marge Morphs.
Okay.
Yeah.
You believe the handle?
I believe, yeah. I'm not, like I said, I just started it.
Right. You're fucking funny. You're fucking 40 years old and you just started Facebooking.
Well, no, I had it a long time ago.
All right.
And I canceled it because it was like poison. But like my whole background story of being a drug addict and so now sober for 8 years, that caused me more shit than anything else was from Facebook,
Yeah, I mean Facebook makes you want to do drugs. I understand.
100%.
I totally get that. All right, so basically Paul Santoriello on Instagram is even large Marge Morphs, right?
Well, it's at Santoriello22, but I think you can, and my logo is large Marge. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. Everybody, go follow fucking Paul. Paul, hang out for 2 minutes. I'm going to throw you in the green room.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Everybody, follow Paul on IG and look him up on Facebook. You got to get his numbers up. Any ex-girlfriends or anything want to look up Paul?
You son of a bitch.
Fucking hook that shit up, guys. All right. Thanks again, Paul.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Snakes in the Batman proudly brings to you its new breeder segment, 15 Minutes of Life!
Listen, guys, Stewart Design doesn't just create logos, they build brands. What do I mean by this? Well, your brand has both a verbal and visual side. Think of this as your brand message and brand image. Your brand message is what initially draws clients to you and continually generates new business. After that, the quality of your product and service keeps them coming back and retains them. Without effective messaging, you're only going to be connecting with a small percentage of the clients you could be connecting with. Your brand message helps you clearly define who you are, how are you different from your competitors, what value you offer to your clients, and why potential clients should choose you over others. For this reason, Stewart Design always starts branding projects by developing your brand's message first. Creating a logo without understanding why and how it needs to look is only going to hold your company back and should be considered fucking malpractice. Stewart Design starts by clarifying your goals, audience, and industry. Then they form your messaging. After that, they strategically determine what colors, styles, and fonts make the most sense to use. And then finally, how the logo needs to look and function. You see, the visual identity of a company should be a natural result of proper strategy. Because the question really shouldn't be, do I like this? It should be, will this work? Stewart Design figures out what will actually work and provides you with a true investment to grow your business. When done right, it should attract the right people and it should reflect your business properly. It should make your company more memorable, and it should build trust and credibility with your clients. On the other hand, if it's done poorly, it could do the exact opposite. It could make you look amateur and can actually deter your business. Don't settle for a fucking idiot that simply offers you a cheap logo. Build your brand the right way. Bring out your best so you could get it right from the start and finally move out of your mother's fucking basement, crush it at Tinley, Pomona, or Arlington, and build a life for yourself doing what you love. Contact Stewart Design today. You could reach them at stewartdesignbrands.com. Again, that's stewartdesignbrands.com. What's up, everybody? Look who I have here. I have my old friend Josh Jensen from J-Royals Reptiles. What's shaking, my friend?
Not much. Just living the dream, cleaning snake poop all week.
Still, huh? Because you really dropped off for a little while, at least on social media, right?
Yeah. Yep. There's some times where I've done that.
And
Yep.
Is that by design? Is that intentional?
Well, it depends on what year we're talking about. Which time it was. In 2017, when my daughter was 2 months old, we took her for a 2-month checkup, and they told us that they had like lesions in her liver, and we had basically took her to the hospital and had to get her cut open, and she might have cancer and all those types of scary things. So I will say, at that time, I didn't give a fuck about anything that was going on. I didn't pair any snakes. I had like 3 clutches that just so happened to happen in 2018. So between, November 2017 and 2018, I really just didn't breed anything, didn't care. I still came and cleaned all my shit, but I didn't really give a fuck about anything else because that time could have been spent with my daughter. So that was the thing, and they just didn't care. It didn't seem important. And she ended up being fine, and then I got my shit back together. In 2019, I poked my head out of the sand again and, produced some acid clowns and things that people liked. And, so that happened for a while. And then just recently, man, the world has lost its mind, and everyone's just arguing about everything on there. So there's really not much. I'm gonna post stuff this year. I'm gonna post pictures. I'm gonna try my best not to engage in political garbage that divides everyone.
Right, exactly. Your daughter's okay now, right?
Yeah, she's okay. She may have been okay from the get-go. It's just kind of one of those things where if they find something, they got to cut her open and check it out and give her medicine. If you do your own research, or at least what I Googled, you see that like 20% of children are born with lesions in the liver. So I really don't know what happened there. But she's good now. She's healthy. She does her thing, and she's been that way probably about 6 or 7 months after we initially found out. Gotcha. It was just a really low point for a little bit there.
Right. No, I believe me, I get it.
Yep.
Let's go back in time a little bit. Now, you really just exploded onto the scene in like 2016, 2017 with the acid, right?
Yep.
Okay. And how did that come about?
I typed in the cheat code and went to the final boss.
It's the way to do it, right?
I was keeping snakes for a while. I've always had ball pythons in the 90s and Burmese and things like that. And I bought my first ball python morph in 2010. It was a bumblebee to start breeding, but I watched all the forums. I didn't have an account. I didn't care to post anything. I didn't have anything worth posting. And I kind of learned, I was like, man, I need to get a new gene and name it something, because I don't have $50,000 to invest in this shit. So I need to find my own gene. So I pretty much just looked for dinkers all the time. And since I had already been, obsessed with ball pythons since, the early 90s, I had a good idea of what could be genetically inheritable and what is just a random thing that we've seen imported every year. So I found the dinker in like 2014, and I paired it that year and hatched, proved it out right there. And I did make a post. My first post ever was, hey, look, here's a new gene on the Bush League, the BL, the Bush League forum, right?
Yeah.
And I pretty much stayed there, but that site was dead. Everybody was on Facebook. But I never had a Facebook thing. And it was Josh Beatty that actually was like, bro, you need to get on this fucking Facebook thing to show this gene. So I got on the Facebook thing, and nobody really cared in 2014 with the gene proved out. I wanted $25,000. No one could see the potential, and I couldn't sell any. And in 2015, the original male pulled a hemipene, so I only got 2 clutches. I made a couple combos. I didn't even really try to sell those or care, because I knew it wasn't enough. And then finally in 2016, I had a good enough clutches and a wide variety of genes to show what it could do. Right. So people could see the potential, and then that's when everything fucking changed.
So you were doing it for a while before the acid came about.
Yeah.
Okay. And when it came out, I mean, really, fucking everybody was trying to get an acid when it finally caught on. Okay. Yeah. And you actually were the subject of a bidding war, right? For a lot of the acid stuff from a lot of the big guys, right?
Yeah.
And how long did that go on for? And really, if you don't want to tell numbers, that's fine. But the bidding war, it wasn't cheap, man.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was much as a bidding war. I mean, you were kind of involved in it. You were eyeballs, so you kind of know the answers to all these questions. It was just a thing between maybe a couple of the bigger breeders. I put together like a waiting list, and since everybody wanted to see what it could do, I waited until all the clutches hatched so we could see what we had. And there was 2 or 3 people that wanted to buy into it. And it was a mess, if I could be honest. It wasn't the greatest time.
Really. That's what I heard. Okay.
I learned a lot, and I'll probably do things differently from if I ever release another new gene. But yeah, no, it ended up kind of being strange. It would have been a lot better if it would have been a lot easier to control if there wasn't other lines overseas. But I mean, I love those guys overseas with the confusion. I don't have anything against them, but that was kind of, played a role in it as well. Right. So, it just kind of was what it is. One guy made a better offer than the other guy. And I went with the other guy. And,
well,
it just kind of is what it is.
How quickly did you hear about the confusion, or did you hear about the confusion already prior to the acid?
Oh, I knew about the confusion the day it was posted. So when my gene proved out in August or July of 2014, I sent in pictures to World of Ball Pythons, right? And then early January, those pictures finally got put on the Morph market or on the World of Ball Pythons. So I'm sitting there, and I'm one day I was like, the first week it's up, I woke up, I'm sitting on the toilet, and I go to World of Ball Pythons and I type in, I make it so it only shows me the basic genes, not the combos. And then I do it so it does it in chronologically. What was the last mutation, newest mutation to be posted? And right on top of the acid gene was a tiny little circle picture of exactly what the acid gene was. And I was like, holy fuck, this is what I have. And I clicked on it, and there it was, confusion, same shit. With a bunch of combos, like more combos than me. I'm like, oh, shit. And then the next day, there was like 3 or 4 more combos. I was like, fuck. So literally, after, 2 weeks of having my new gene on there is when I knew what the confusion was. And there was no question about it. As soon as I saw that tiny fucking circle, I knew it was an acid of some kind.
Right.
So,
And
right. Go ahead.
This happened in 2016.
14.
14. Okay.
Yeah, because I proved out the gene in 14. And I did send emails to every big breeder that I knew of that I thought could afford it. And none of them got back to me. Thank God, honestly. The only one who did get back to me was Justin. And I told Justin that I was honest with him. I told him there's a confusion overseas. This is what I have. I want $25,000 for a male. And he said, well, given the circumstance that there's one overseas and I don't know who you are, it's $5,000 if you want to sell it. So I turned down $5,000 at a time when I'm driving a truck with no AC in Central Florida. So, and I was like, nah, I can't do it. I love Justin. It'd be great for the gene, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to keep working at it and show people what it can do.
Right. Now, you did have a big sale to, everybody knows this, to Levance, right?
That's correct.
Levance bought a bunch of them, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And how is Levance doing with the project now? Because, I mean, Acid Clowns is still going for $5,000, $7,000, 7 years later. I
don't really know how he's doing. Haven't seen him post anything about it, and I haven't talked to him since maybe 2017.
Ballpark number over $100,000.
What Levance spent?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking? No.
No, not over $100,000.
That's correct.
So
no.
You didn't get 25,000 per male.
No, in fact, Levance did buy one male, and because at the time, I was only going to sell females that first year. Right. And Levance is like, what is it going to take for me to get a male? And we worked out a number. He bought a male, and then maybe a couple weeks later, he's like, all right, so you're only selling females, right? I'm like, yep. And he's like, so what do I got to do to buy all your females that you're going to make available? So he got another number, and then he bought the remaining females, which it prevented anybody else from buying it, which brought a lot of heat on me. People saying, hey, I thought you were going to sell me a female, yada, 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 and things of that nature.
Now, were you worried about, since Levance had everything, falling behind on your own project?
No.
Okay. You had enough adults to do what you had to do?
Just not really much I can control. You can't really worry about things you can't control. If Levance is going to make a whole bunch of awesome things, then that's good for the project as long as he shows it. If not, then, I'll just make other things that he's not making. There's so many different routes you can go. I can go another way that he's not going.
Okay. And do you see any, in 2023, do you see any noticeable differences between an acid and a confusion, or is it just simply the name?
There does seem to be some differences, but I can't tell if that's because their combos are incorrectly identified, or if maybe there's another gene floating around. Like there may have been another extra little granite gene floating along in the acid. So some of those original combos that I made may look a little different than somebody others, Right. As of right now, I think the same thing pretty much as the first day I saw it, and that they're the same. Probably came from the same, importation, because they got theirs in 2012, and the guy who I got mine from got his in 2012. So it's probably came from the same damn clutch.
Gotcha. Did you get yours from Outback?
I did not.
Okay. Do you want to tell everybody who you got yours from?
It's funny. I got mine off King Snake. There was a guy in South Florida who made a post on King Snake, said, getting out of ball pythons. Other snakes will breed, must sell these. And it was like het pied, dinker, dinker, and dinker. And there was 3 dinkers there, and they all looked different. And I saw the acid, and I was like, well, I've never seen anything that looks like that. I'm going to take a chance and buy this snake. And I bought that first male for $100.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And how excited were you with that first clutch when you saw it was go down?
Over the moon. I was super excited. I contacted the bigger breeders that I was in contact with. Dave Green, heard about it before anybody seen it. The Herp Vault, the people who made the Wookiee, Lisa, she saw it the first day it came out. And then it was only a month later, I'm at Daytona showing Graziani and Chun and Amir, and everybody was pretty happy for me. So, yeah, it's a great time.
And what's your collection grown to 7 years later? Is acid still the main thing that you do there?
Yeah, I still got plenty of acid stuff. I've restructured some ideas, trying to get more recessive. So, the past couple of years, I'm just making double het Desert Ghost Cryptics and het Monsoons to be able to keep up with the big guys and at least make something people care about, because for so many years it was, I got to show what this acid gene can do. I got to breed it to these different things and make visual stuff now.
Right.
Then the stuff happened with my daughter. I fell off. I made some more stuff, and that's pretty much it. So I'll catch up and I'll make some cool stuff. I'm always going to make some cool stuff.
Right.
So, yeah.
And are you still doing this full time?
Yes.
Okay.
Although it's been pretty tough since after the COVID money ran out. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet. What do you think about morph market these days?
Well, I mean, so obviously we got a new guy in charge. I didn't have a whole lot to hatch last year to put on Morph Market, so I can't really judge how well it's been doing. But I'm going to have a bunch of crap on there in about 60 days. So I'll have a better answer then. We got a new guy in charge. The good thing is that John and his team did such a good job creating the site that Darren, or is it Darren or Darian? Darren?
Darian.
Yeah, Darian, he can't really fuck it up unless he deletes it. So I think we're all going to be fine. Some people may say that he's trying to reinvent the wheel, or because it already worked perfectly fine before. I had no problems with it. He's essentially taking the wheel and trying to strap a jet engine to it, a rainbow-colored jet engine nonetheless, but he's trying to improve it. So, we'll just see how it goes. He hasn't crossed any lines in the sand that I draw yet. Right. So, I mean, he's banned the slither guy. Am I for banning people? No. But when it comes to the, a pile of mush and a skeletal frame of an animal, it's like, okay, we can ban some people. What I mean?
That was bad. Yeah, I agree with him 100% for banning the slither guy. What I don't agree with is banning everybody that is associated with slither, because that's kind of like a slippery slope,
Yeah.
It's hard because really I'm not into the retic thing at all. And I don't know a lot of the bigger players there. But from what I understand, everybody's gotten snakes from him.
Yeah.
From Samson. And the problem is that everybody knew he was a piece of shit from, 5 years ago,
Yeah.
So I don't really, I'm interested in seeing how that turns out. I also agree with Darian, making it harder to find crocodilians on the site. You know, I don't think a 17-year-old has to go out and buy an alligator, and it should be really easy, for the guy to do it.
Yeah.
So he's definitely done, things that I agree with.
Yeah.
There's done a lot of things that I don't agree with too, but fucking, what's your opinion on the community from when you first came in to what it is now?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the same, except for it's infinitely ginormous. Like, even from 2016, it has grown unbelievably. Like, there's so many people I've never heard of. I don't know who anyone is. When Morph Market launched in 2016, I pretty much knew who all the breeders were. And now I don't know who 90% of them are.
Yeah.
Like, I don't keep up with everything, though. That's another reason why I don't. But I mean, it's grown pretty big, and we still got, a lot of the same shit that's happened back in the day still happening now.
Right, but everybody says it's worse now, but really, wasn't
No.
it shitty back in the day? Because I mean, there was some shit going on in 2010, 11, 12 that was just way worse than this. But the
Yeah.
problem I think now is that there's such an exponential number of people doing it now that the petty shit seems more prevalent these days.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Even in like the Ralph Davis forum days and the forum days in general, there was shit shows and posts and everybody arguing over things constantly.
Yeah.
Now there's just more people. I think it's better in a way because people are generally good, so there's more good people in the hobby. Like there's plenty of good people. It's just we don't see a whole lot of it. We always see the shit post with all the the negative stuff.
Well, right, and the whole thing is that it's the old sales thing. Like if people are happy with you, they're not going to post about you. They're not going to tell other people how happy they are with you.
Yeah.
But if people are aggravated with you, they're going to post all over the place about how shitty you are.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that happens these days, especially with that Facebook FBI group.
Yep.
I mean that place could ruin a reputation in a fucking heartbeat. But also, there's these people commenting on everything, and they own one ball python, they own 5 ball pythons and 2 bearded dragons, or saying, and they're kind of like the vocal minority because they're fucking loud,
Yeah.
And the thing that I've noticed these days is just because you're the loudest person in the room doesn't mean that you're the smartest,
No.
As a matter of fact, the loudest person in the room is usually not the smartest.
Yeah.
With all the shit going on these days. So, so you agree with Morph Market banning Slither. What's your take on that situation? Because that was probably the worst case of reptile abuse in memory. I've never seen anything close to that.
Yeah, it's completely unacceptable, and it's hard to imagine someone being so lazy and cruel that things could go that far. It's I was shocked at the pictures. I was like, holy fucking shit. I mean, how long do you have to ignore an animal for it to turn into a black pile of mush and a skeletal frame? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, well, it's
thing was, some of them haven't been checked in a week. But
they haven't been checked in 3 months.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. When there's an outline of the dead snake body on the plastic of the container, that thing's been there for 3, 4, 5 months.
Yeah.
That guy's a piece of shit, I think. But he was a piece of shit with the dog fighting thing. When that happened. So it's I mean, I always make a comment in this, in this hobby, like, how many chances are you going to give a person before they get banned, before they totally fuck up where they're not welcome back in the community? And honestly, I don't think they could get banned, not from the community, maybe Morph Market, but I don't doubt that Samson will be back in a year doing the same shit that he's doing now.
Yep. If Repticon lets him do shows, and if he finds someone to wholesale to that's willing to look the other way, change a name, he's still going to find a way to still do that, I guess. I mean,
right.
What state is he in? Do you know?
He's in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
you would think that whatever they got up there for FWC would step in and do something for the situation. So, but I don't know, man. It's unacceptable. It's crazy. And there's going to be a ton of new people that didn't see this and don't remember it.
Right. Of course. That's always the way it goes, man. Basically, my kind of take on the reptile. I don't want to call this drama because this is a lot more than drama, but the whole reptile news and atrocities thing basically lasts for about 2 weeks.
Yep.
Because how much have you heard about USR Florida in the past 2 weeks?
I haven't, but we
Nothing.
did it for 2 weeks straight, maybe 3. I couldn't stop hearing about them. You know? So they did good.
Exactly. Yep. And now, you know, everybody was supposed to make this the rallying point for the year, you know, and nobody's doing shit. Everybody go out and join USR Florida. It's $5 fucking a month, man. Just fucking do it. It might be $7. Just fucking do it. If you can't afford $7 a month right now in your life, you have made some very wrong choices. So, yeah. And now, what does Josh Jensen do these days besides the snakes?
Pretty much, I do dishes, I do laundry, I pick up my daughter from school, I color and I paint, I make crafts and shit. I collect marble cards, which I got back into. I used to do that when I was a kid, so I got a bunch of dumbass marble cards. I do scrimshaw, so I take those little pieces of ivory and I poke a bunch of fucking holes in it. I'm going to be making some stuff for the US ARC auction. I already started a couple pieces, need to finish them. I train Kung Fu, so at least 3 times a week. I spend 2 to 3 hours wrestling around with other guys and punching each other in the chest. And that pretty much takes up all my time.
That's why you don't mind that rainbow sticker, right? Because you're rolling around with dudes 3 times a week. You're good to go.
Woo!
This Josh Jensen is way different than the Josh Jensen that I met in 2016. Right? You gave up drinking.
Yep.
Okay. And
I'll probably still drink at certain occasions, but I no longer buy a 6-pack because I cut the yard. You know, I'm gonna drink, you know, maybe 2 or 3 times a year at most, you know, something like that.
That's basically when I drink. I drink when I go to Daytona, and maybe if I go to, you know, one of these away local shows like down in Texas or Tennessee.
Shit.
Please excuse this brief interruption for a word from one of our sponsors. How fucking thrilled am I to have Focus Cubed Habitats joining the Snakes and the Fat Man family. They are literally the best display cages that I've ever owned. I was a fan of this husband and wife team of builders from when they were putting out these amazing pieces of fucking art from their garage. Stephen and Ashley have been keeping reptiles for years, and as experienced keepers, they understand how important your animals are in your life. Focus Cubed Habitats provide security and comfort for your animals while maintaining these insane, badass designs that everyone can appreciate. They give you the opportunity to make their home part of your home. You want options? They've got options. Every Focus Cubed Habitat is custom made to your specs, and you could choose from hundreds of options on their website. Too many options? Ashley and Steven have a huge selection of blog-style articles and complete accessory fact pages on their website to help educate consumers about add-ons that will best fit their individual needs. Listen, at the end of the day, these fucking cages are showpieces. Every cage that Focus builds will be the centerpiece of your reptile room. Hell, they could be the centerpiece of your fucking living room. If you have reptiles that you want to display, look no further than Focus Cubed Habitats. You can follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and even fucking TikTok. Or just go old school and go right to FocusCubedHabitats.com and tell them that the Fat Man told you to drop them a line. Doesn't matter what reptile you're feeding. The Reptile Deli has it all. I'm beyond excited to have my old friend Brian Kazmarchak bringing the Reptile Deli to the strip mall that is Snakes and the Fat Man. I've watched Brian grow this business from a fucking storage pod to a 25,000 square foot facility in a state where they make it almost impossible for a small business to succeed, let alone grow. Reptile Deli has been producing some of the industry's best feeder rodents for almost 15 years. Their rodents are grown under the best conditions and regularly tested for quality to be sure they're in optimal health before they ship them right to your door. Reptile Deli also has a roach issue. They've spent years raising dubia roaches and have put insane efforts into R&D so that your pet reptiles get the very best. They offer cut dubia roaches, bulk dubia roaches, and wholesale dubia roaches in a variety of sizes. Are you one of those bioactive people? The deli offers simply the best isopods and springtails in the business, with cutting-edge isopod and springtail technology that brings in unbelievable shelf life with biostable microhabitat culture cups. They have an incredible selection of isopods for sale, from rare species all the way down to the common roly-polies, man. Reptile Deli has grown into a cutting-edge feed manufacturer and are distributors of the most advanced reptile products. But don't take my word for it. Take the word of over 800 retail locations across North America that are selling their products. Check them out now at reptiledeli.com. All right, we just had a little bit of technical difficulties down in Florida, Josh's place. So we're back now. Now, you were talking to me about spending time with your daughter now, basically, and just basically playing the Mr. Mom role. Does your wife work a regular job, or is this the sole income for the household?
No, she works. She works at a law firm, so she's gone from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh man, you're living a dream right there, man.
Yep. I mean, so I stayed home with Jilly until she started kindergarten. Every morning, every night, and that was it.
Also, it's nice when either spouse is doing a snake business. It's nice for the other spouse to have benefits.
Yeah,
because that's shit that everybody got to worry about, and it's shit that people don't think about a lot of times.
Yep.
When you can't go to the doctor, it's a problem, especially when you're over 40, and you're learning that.
Yep.
So, does your wife have any input or say in the business, or is it strictly you doing the whole thing?
No, it's pretty much all me. I mean, she does, check out the clutches when they hatch and things like that. But yeah, I mean, got so many snakes now, and she never holds them or isn't involved really. But she does like snake money, and she does like that I can stay home with our daughter rather than paying a shit ton of money for a daycare and who knows what's going on there,
Right. And that's really the whole thing. You never even know what's going on these days,
Yep.
So where in Florida are you?
Right outside of Orlando.
Okay, so you were close to Daytona that first time that I mentioned.
Yep.
Yeah.
52 minutes.
50. Okay. And do you still do every Daytona since COVID?
I didn't do last year. And I'm not going to do this year. Might not do next year. I'll do it in 2025 and 2026, and from there on. But I'm still going.
When we hung out at Tinley, were you vending also?
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't vend. I'm not taking the animals all the way up there.
Right.
I don't even want. The only thing I want to do is Daytona once a year.
Right.
And that's pretty much. That's it.
That's going to be the only show.
I used to do a lot. In 2014, 15, 16, I did a dozen a year.
And was it just not paying off, or was it just aggravation and stress?
It was aggravating and stress. But now, as soon as I had the daughter, it was all daughter. So that's when I stopped doing shows right then, right when she was born. Stopped doing shows, and I really didn't want to do the Repticons anyway. They had this big breeder with an end cap that all their animals were albino spiders and bells, so you could easily see all the mites crawling all over them.
Right.
And I went to the people and I said, hey, look, we got this vendor here with all these mites. And, they were like, I was like, you need to kick them out or have him move to that corner way over there where there's nobody for like 30 feet. And they were like, you can move there if you want to, but we're not going to make them move. Oh. And that was my last Repticon. That was 2017, right before my daughter was born. So I wouldn't do Repticon again just because of that. It went all downhill since the lady Nadine left. After Nadine left, that shit went downhill. And I just wouldn't do it. I'm going to do the Daytona, and that's it.
That's it, right? All right. Yep. So you definitely didn't do any West Coast shows.
No.
Did you ever just go to hang out?
Nope. No, I would. I mean, I would maybe. I'm not against it. I'd love to go see what the other groups are like and what's over there.
Right.
Maybe I will.
Are you doing Tinley or Arlington this year? I mean, just going, not vending.
Nope. I'm going to stay home and do my regular thing, and I'll show up at Daytona and donate to USARK and go home.
And are your sales these days obviously coming right off Morph Market?
They are. I mean, I didn't hatch a lot last year, so I didn't have a lot to put up. Last year was pretty horrible. But yeah, all the sales can't come from Morph Market. I was making my own website, and I was going to shows, and then Morph Market launched, and I joined Morph Market, and I didn't finish my website, and Morph Market was enough. It's just it works so well. Then I don't need to do anything else.
And are you on any of these new social media platforms like Cold Blooded or Herp Social or anything like that?
I don't even know what those are. The Cold Blooded one was just released by the Morph Market guy, right?
Yeah.
I might join that. I don't know. I did see something for Herp Social. I'm not on TikTok. I mean, the only reason why I joined Facebook was from the acid gene. So
right.
I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm not going to have 18 different fucking accounts.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just, no.
And do you think there'll ever be, I don't want to say acid was like the last really great thing that came out, because there's been Monsoon and there's been some other things. But do you ever think there'll be another like acid? Like is the day of the big genes over?
I hope not, man. I hope not. But hopefully somebody comes up with something that really is new and everybody's excited about. I mean, the acid gene, the Monsoon gene, and other genes have held everything over for quite a while now, but we're going to need a new something at some point, I would think.
Right. Yeah, because there's things like Sentinel and all that shit, but like Puzzle is really holding its value.
Yep.
And I hate saying that, because that makes me have to say that Sean Bradley was right about something, and I hate doing that. But fucking, it's holding its value. I mean, when we closed in 2017, I mean, we were still getting $5,000 to $8,000 for a puzzle, and right now I think it's $3,000 to $5,000 on a mixed gene puzzle, and that's cool. And but the acid gene is holding remarkably well for a codon.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, acid clowns are killing it, and they're the shit, and they look great right now. Now, are you putting acid clown into everything, or are you're still trying out different things?
No, I made acid clown because that's what everybody wanted to see, and it made a lot of sense. I sold all the acid clown stuff to Jason Kittinger.
Right.
I don't have any clown. I love clown. I love watching everyone crush it with their clown stuff. But I chose to focus on something different. I'm going to do Cryptic Desert Ghost, and I'm going to do Acid Monsoon. I'm going to do some Candy Monsoon, that no one's going to want because it's candy, but I'm still going to do it because that's what I like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I restructured everything. I need to do about 30% Desert Ghost Krypton or Cryptic, no Kryptons, about 30% Monsoon, and maybe another 10% miscellaneous, 10% candy, and then whatever's left over just for, new things that I might want to get into.
Right. Are you planning on putting big money down for anything new?
Not that I know of. I mean, I did buy, I spent $5,000 on a Cryptic Desert Ghost and another $4,000 on another Cryptic Desert Ghost, within the past 2 years. But, I'll probably end up picking up a visual Monsoon male of some kind, like a badass combo to go with all the hets and double hets I'm making. But other than that, I pretty much have everything I need for now. If something comes out that's amazing and I need it, then, we'll get there. But what else is out there that's new right now that is great?
Yeah, I mean, aside from Monsoon, I still love Stranger, but I have a history with Stranger. And Stranger is kind of holding its value to a point. The thing that I don't understand is that when people are saying, oh, there's no money in it anymore, when you could still buy a fucking Stranger for like $2,000.
Yeah, $2,000 is great money.
And that's real money. So I think what a lot of the young people are doing is they're saying, I paid $10,000 for this male. Everything that comes out of him is going to be $10,000. So they feel defeated, when they get anything less than that. And really, I mean, aside from other breeders, how many people are spending $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 on a snake these days?
I don't think anybody really is.
There's no money right now anywhere.
Yeah.
Because for a while there, anything over $2,500 was just flying off the shelf.
Yes.
And anything under 1,000 was just sitting there for, months and months and months. And people seem to be shocked that the sub $1,000 snakes weren't selling. But a lot of people kind of pivoted and went directly into the pet, atmosphere or retail space. And there's a lot of, I mean, you sell 10 fucking $500 snakes, that's still $5,000 in a fucking weekend. I just don't understand how these guys are not making money, because I mean, wouldn't you rather sell the snake than have to fucking maintain the snake for the next year or two? Because that's costing money right out of your pocket anyway, right? Yep. So why wouldn't you take wholesale pricing for certain things just to get it out of your house?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to wholesale anything for a while. Anything that was 500 or less, I would wholesale it. Right. I wouldn't have room for everything. And, also when you deal with the people who buy $300 snakes, it takes a lot of time out, 30, 40 emails for a $300 snake. I mean, I love talking about snakes, but I mean, I just don't have time to deal with those type of sales. And it was good. It was good money. Sell it to the pet store. I sell to the pet store where I bought my first ball python from in the 90s. I go right back to them and sell them ball pythons. It works out great. Keep anything that's 500 and up. And I might change that to maybe 300 just because of how everything's going now. Maybe I will sell some $400, $500 snakes. No big deal. That's still great money. I don't know. There's just so much competition now. Right. And there's so many people in it, and there's so many people making so many cool things. So we've been through this before where the sky is falling in 2010 and 2012 and maybe 2014. And, we've been through it before, but now it's just the same sky is falling again, but there's just falling on a bunch more people. And we're going to get through it. There's just going to be a market adjustment. And, as long as it doesn't cost you thousands of dollars to produce a clutch of ball pythons, everyone's still going to be fine.
Right.
You know?
Well, it's kind of like thinning the herd right now, right? I mean, you're really finding out the people that could withstand, because if you can maintain, your collection for the next year and a half and not have to worry about money, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But there's so many people that can't do that. There's so many people that bought 100 snakes right off the bat, and they're realizing that rats are costing upwards of $5-6, a piece nowadays. Do you breed your own rats or no?
Nope. I spend a boatload of money on them.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
The yeah, it's what people don't realize is that how much work is involved as well. Like, oh, you only got to feed it once a week, and you think you don't got nothing to do, and then next thing you know, you're working day and night, and your snakes are covered in shit, and you didn't really see that coming. It's going to take a lot of money and a lot of hard work. So that's how the herd's going to get thin that way. The people who are like, shit, this is actual work.
Right. Yeah, of course. It's insane. How many snakes do you have right now?
I got 150 adult tubs.
Oh, okay.
That's just where I'm going to keep it. There's no reason for me to have any more. I just want to have around 50 clutches a year, and just have those clutches be worth more money. I clean all the snakes myself. I don't want to rely on anyone else. I'm gonna, I need to keep it simple. Don't want to end up like Samson. Just need to keep cleaning and keep it small.
Right. And what's the 5-year plan for J-Royals?
Just produce a bunch of cool stuff and have a good time.
Do you have a vision of getting a facility and working from the facility, or are you happy keeping it at the house?
Nope, I got a building in the backyard. It's a little steel frame building. It's about 400 square feet, and that's it. That's all I need. I'm not going to expand. I'm not going to get any bigger. I'm just going to make better stuff.
Right, I gotcha. Okay, cool. And does Josh Jensen do anything for fun outside the snake thing, aside from the coloring and the kid time and stuff like that? Do you have any other hobbies?
Yeah, the hobbies pretty much are collecting comic cards and doing kung fu and doing the scrimshaw. So we do go places here and there. Back before COVID hit out, me and my daughter were going all kinds of places in the middle of the week. Chuck E. Cheese and all that stuff. And we do a lot of fun stuff. Things have changed, and try to have as much fun as I can. But
Yeah, no, I get it. Believe me, I still collect the toys, so I hear you.
Yeah. I saw you posted some Thanos stuff one day.
Yeah. Everything. It's just cool. What these toy companies have come to realize is that people are adults a lot longer than their kids.
Yeah.
And when they're adults, they actually spend money. So, I have 6-inch fucking figures here that I've spent $200 on, $300 on, just for that. But from when we were kids, man, I spent, I think the most I spent was like $3,800 on a mint on card G.I. Joe, and man, you want to hear about a disappointed, depressed look on your father's face? You show him that fucking toy and you tell him how much you paid for it, and he just shakes his head and just walks the fuck away from you, So,
I got
any plans to expand the social media?
Probably just post more. I figured if I could just post more and just post at all, probably be better than what I do now. I mean, like last year I didn't hatch a lot, so I kind of got depressed and didn't post a lot. But this year's looking really good, so I'll be back and I'll be posting a lot more. I mean, I got the Acid Fanatics group that I never post in. I got the Instagram I never post in, and with those two things, it'll probably just be fine. I'm not really the guy who wants to make YouTube videos and things like that. So,
Well, I mean, it's you got to keep up with the kids somehow.
Yeah.
I know that's the only reason I'm doing this dumb show. You know,
Yeah,
fucking, because last time you were on, we were still just audio, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking so.
Yeah. Now you've came a long way, man. I need to get back to watching more reptile podcasts. I started watching other stuff that's just depressing for too long.
Right.
I need to just get back into watching reptile podcasts again, like I did.
But believe me, the reptile podcast will fucking depress you too. So
yeah. But I was watching like crime, so like I just wake up in the morning and just dive into how many kids were shot last night and how many homes were invaded. And if you do like 3 years straight of that, man, you're not going to be. It's going to weigh on your mind. But at least when I tune into you, man, I get good laughs. I just spent the last 2 days, yesterday and today, watching your most previous episodes, and I haven't laughed that hard in years, maybe. You guys with the fucking I don't know what with the three of you guys just fucking dogging on each other so hard. I almost feel bad for the lesbian dude you got on the show. I'm just like, holy shit, this is. I almost feel bad laughing at it, but man, I was cracking up yesterday, man.
No, the great thing about him is that he doesn't even know we're making fun of him, right?
Yeah,
so it's perfect.
Hey, he dishes it out too, man. It's just really good, man. So I've always loved your show, man. So
well, thank you, brother.
I need to watch it more.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, man. How could people get in touch with you right now?
Please don't. Just just leave me alone. No, you can send me a message on Messenger. I'll probably respond. If you pretend like you want to buy a snake from me on Morph Market, I'll definitely respond. I do talk to a lot of people in the hobby actually, and I help them identify their snakes and give them advice with problems they're having. So I actually do talk a lot to a lot of people. So I enjoy helping people, and if I had all the time in the world, I would help everyone all damn day.
Right.
But yeah, just Morph Market and Messenger. Find me on Facebook, Josh Jensen. Can't miss the logo. I've had the same damn profile pic for 8 years now, so there's no confusing that. So should be good.
And it's J-Royals on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I think it's J_Royals_Reptiles.
Oh, dude, you got to get rid of those underscores, man.
But how can you say it would just be one long word?
Yeah, it would be J-Royals Reptiles. Yeah.
I might. I'll probably do it. I'll look into it.
Those underscores are just the fucking worst. And they fuck up the hashtags.
Yeah, I heard you
outside of Instagram. So
yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it's just is what it is. But dude, thank you so much for taking the time and fucking hanging out with me, man. I fucking miss you, man. And I would say I hope to see you at Arlington, but I'll probably see you at Daytona this year.
Yeah, I hope you come down, man. I'm toned down a little bit,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We can hang out. I won't bug you too much. You don't gotta run from me. Come up.
But it's all at Daytona. You were fine. At Tinley, you were a fucking maniac, man. it was fucking crazy at Tinley. But dude, thank you again, man. I really appreciate you taking the time, and it's fucking so good to see you again. I will be in touch. This is going to come out on the 15th. Yeah, so this
all
week.
Right.
So, all right, brother. Thank you again. Josh Jensen, J-Royals Reptiles, everybody.
Thank you.
Geeky Geckos is Arizona's largest gecko breeder, and they're helping usher the fat man into the leopard gecko space. They have a really popular YouTube channel for education, care, and breeding, and all that other fun shit. And they have an active community on Instagram, Facebook, and Discord over at Geeky Gecko Creations. Oh, since they're in Arizona and it's fucking 98 degrees there in the winter, they could ship year-round. Plus, if you buy from them, they basically have free consultations about your collection For life. That's forever. Forever and ever. Call or text Frank today at 480-299-7657 with any questions or inquiries that you have. That's a fucking man that stands by his shit, that he's willing to give out his fucking cell number to all of you degenerates. There's another Snakes and the Fat Man special with Geeky Gecko Creations. It's hard to fucking say. There's a special 10% discount on all applicable animals using code SATFM10 at checkout. Go check out Frank and his awesome fucking animals at geekygeckocreations.com. Guys, thanks for sticking around for the whole show. Josh Jensen is an incredible dude. I've seen that guy go through the shit and fucking come out on top. So I fucking love that guy. Thank you guys for sticking around. And if you want to support the show a little bit more, you could join the Patreon family and be like all these cool motherfuckers right here. That's all I'm saying. Fucking A, it's the Reptile Cool Guy Club, man. At patreon.com/Snakes and the Fat Man. You will get exclusive videos that I put out probably every couple of months now, but I'm trying to get back on it. You'll get discounts from guests that own certain companies like Reptichip, like Venom Life, like fucking all these other fucking companies that gave the Fat Man a discount code. So join the Patreon. It's definitely worth it. It'll definitely make you laugh. And listen, all these other podcasts are out there trying to teach you something. I'm not trying to teach you something. I'm trying to bring in cool guests where you might learn something, but you're definitely going to fucking laugh. And isn't that what it's really all about? I mean, come on. There's enough of this shit going on where you got to just laugh a little bit, man. You got to fucking laugh a little bit and fucking just have fun. Make the hobby great again. That's all I'm saying. All right. Also, don't forget to join us on Fat Man Live. That's going to be on June 25th, where we're going to have the absolutely fucking gorgeous Angie from Celtic Balls. This chick is so hot and so smart and so fucking funny. You know, listen, this is really what it's all about. Bring the women of the hobby into the forefront a little bit, okay? Still the only podcaster that's doing that. Has a completely dedicated show to help the women out and show that I support the women. No fatties or uglies. Oh, yeah, and we're starting the new season of Where Are They Now, where we're going to have the second year class of 15 Minutes of Lame on. Not all of them, all right, because some of them just turned out to be total fucking cheating dickheads or assholes, okay? So I got to admit, I got to vet these fucking people more because we can't be having that happening anymore. But anyway, the first episode is going to be with Jason Bigler, and that's probably going to drop next week. And finally, don't forget to watch Bronx Down Under every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. We pretty much came out of nowhere, took over fucking Tuesday nights. I got to tell you, we're killing it. Maybe we're not, but it's so much fucking fun. Join us for Bronx Down Under. That's myself, Luke Stratford from Lizard Morphs, and Brian Rivera from Samson Snakeatorium. By the way, he has nothing to do with Samson of Slither, okay? Two different spellings, two different people. Both greasy, but two different people. Anyway, watch Bronx Down Under next Tuesday. Guys, thanks for sticking around so long. Don't think that I don't appreciate it. I hope you like the new look here, what we're doing. And, you know, I'm going to see you in 2 weeks where I'm going to have another reptile guy. That's right, 2 in a row for you guys. Going to be a lot of fun. Take it easy, guys. I'm going to do the obligatory hat tip. Take care. Everyone talks their own shit about what kind of racks you should buy. Metal racks are great, but everyone doesn't want a goddamn 7-foot high, 6-foot wide, 2,000-pound metal rack in their fucking house. That's a 2-refrigerator footprint, man. 2 fucking refrigerators. Sea Serpents makes insane quality racks that could fit anywhere. They're stackable PVC racks that are living room friendly, and they're shipped fully assembled with heat tape already installed. Just plug it into a thermostat and you're ready to go. When we had the shop, we had over 20 sea serpent racks there before they ever became a sponsor of Snakes and the Fat Man. I don't breed much anymore these days, but I still have a few racks here in my house, and you could be goddamn sure that they're sea serpents. Oh, and they also make hotbox incubators, probably the best reptile incubators made in America. At the height of our breeding business, we had 4 4-foot hotbox incubators, and again, I still have a small hotbox incubator here in case anything I keep actually does breed. Go to seaserpents.com and check out their incredible selection of PVC racks, and tell Chris Nettles that the Fat Man sent you.